Hi, my name is Matthew Short, and I serve as one of the assistants to the bishop on the Greater Milwaukee Synod staff. When Pastor Chris from Outreach for Hope asked me if I would offer one of these daily devotions, my mind started spinning around the theme, Together in Hope, Stories of Partnership. I can tell you that every single day in my role as a part of the Synod staff, I see inspiring stories of partnership in our Synod. I see congregations who used to almost act like competitors for the same crowd now fully embracing each other as ministry partners. I see lay leaders in our congregations and their incredible joy when they get to meet with lay leaders from other congregations. And they realize that they're not alone, and they steal ideas and enthusiasm for ministry from each other. It's a powerful reminder that we are all in this time of rebuilding together, and we absolutely do have what we need to be the church in a faithful way in 2022. We have this transformative grace of God, and we have each other. In the end, I think that's all we need. And honestly, for all of the pain and struggle and loss that COVID absolutely brought to us, and I don't want to minimize that for a second, but I do have to say that these difficult times have actually, on a grand scale across the Synod, helped reveal just how much we need each other. So I've seen an incredible increase in stories of partnership. I mean, I could tell you about All Peoples in Milwaukee and St. Olaf in Rubicon, an urban church and a rural church who have worked together on an awesome program that they call Plot Partners, where fresh produce is shared. I could tell you that story. I could tell you about the churches in Kenosha that worked together during the pandemic to create online confirmation resources together so that they didn't all have to duplicate the same work. I could tell you that story. I honestly could tell you 100 stories of how God has been bringing people together just in the last few months. But most of those stories actually aren't mine to share. They're yours. I do want to tell you about one particularly beautiful moment I got to see just a couple of months ago. Starting in the fall of 2021, we began a monthly 60-minute Zoom session that's open to anyone in the Synod that we call I'm Curious About... Each month, we follow that ... up with a topic. So each month there's a different topic, and we interview a different leader about something that has them energized for mission, and then we break into small groups and talk about it, all on Zoom. Well, a couple of months ago, when we ended the breakout rooms, there were these two lay leaders who were in one of those breakout rooms together, and when they came back into the large group, they were still laughing about something. As we all checked in with each other about how the conversations in small groups went, these two women were just clearly energized by their chat. They had decided they would stay in touch, and they would steal ideas from each other, and maybe even have their churches work together on something. They made a point of saying to us that night how great it was that God used this simple Zoom session to connect them because they were feeling rejuvenated for their daily ministry because of it. It's those moments that really inspire me. Those moments that remind me of the ways that God calls us to be the church together. I want to close with a brief reading from Paul's letter to the Philippians, chapter 1, verses 3-5. This is how Paul opens this letter. And he writes to his partners in the gospel in Philippi. I thank my God every time I remember you, constantly praying in joy in every one of my prayers for all of you, because of your sharing in the gospel from the first day until now. Dear siblings, what a blessing it is to share in this gospel with all of you. We need each other, and God is busy weaving us together as partners for the sake of the world. Thanks be to God for that incredible gift.